Anastasia Meskina, the French Open champion, the #4 seed, has fallen to a talented young Russian. We're going to look in now on American Mardy Fish in against Michal Tabara, a qualifier from the Czech Republic, 25 years old. Jim Courier alongside. And Jim, where does Mardy Fish stand sort of in the pecking order of the young Americans?
Well, I would say right now, as far as Davis Cup goes, he's #2. As far as the rankings go, he's also, well, Vince Beatty is not young. Vince Beatty is 30, so he's definitely #2 right now in the rankings, certainly in the pecking order. That ball confirmed by Hawkeye. And you know, with his silver medal performance in the Olympics, I think he's really taken a big step forward and announced his intentions to really make a run at it and try and be someone who can be up there near where Andy Roddick is. And Mardy Fish is he's a very gifted tennis player. His father is a teaching tennis pro. He was really groomed for this, although Mardy did fight it actually. Living in Tampa now, he was raised primarily in Vero Beach, Florida. He's young. You can see he's 22 years old, right in there with Roddick and Ginepri and Taylor Dent, James Blake. That's sort of the crew of young Americans.
He roomed with Andy in Athens.
That's right.
Two actually lived together back in 1999.
Sure did.
Basketball and tennis teammates at Boca Prep.
Yeah, Mardy, when he finally decided to get serious about his tennis, by the way, break point here to take a commanding lead in this third set, but continuing that story, Mardy didn't really commit until a little bit later in his life, and when he did, he started to go away to a tennis camp where Andy was playing. So he moved in for a year with the Roddicks. And Andy and Mardy fought like brothers over everything, they say. Video games, basketball shots, girls, you name it. So, as you mentioned, Bill, rooming in the Olympic Village was nothing new for those guys, but they really loved it. You know, I would see those guys out in Athens, and they would tell me the stories of all the other athletes they were getting to meet, and sort of, they're like kids in a candy store.
Mardy serving for this third set. Michal Tabara, as we mentioned, Czech Republic, comes in ranked 149, underwent right shoulder surgery in the summer of 2002. This is only his third ATP Tour level event of the year.
And Tabara, a guy who has one ATP title to his name, actually. In Chennai, India, 2001, he won a hardcourt event there. And in 2000 and 2001, he would be a top 100 ranked player before that shoulder surgery, but it's been a big struggle for him since.
Basically playing challenger level events this year. Finished 2002 ranked 212 in the world because of the injury after getting to 64 at the end of 2001. A good match for Mardy Fish, Jim?
Well, a very slow start. He really came out sloppy in the first set. A lot of unforced errors, but he's really turned it around. I spoke to his coach, Kelly Jones, in the locker room just before they went out, and I said, Kelly, what's the key for Mardy? What's he need to do in this match? And he said, look, Mardy's got to worry about his side of the net. He's a better player than this guy, and if he just plays Mardy Fish tennis, that's going to be good enough. He didn't do it at all in the first set, but since then, nice poise from the young American. He didn't panic at all. Just kept well within himself, and he can get down on himself. It hasn't happened out here today.
A couple of set points here.
That is sweet. Love that backhand.
He's got 13 aces and a 2-1 lead.
6 games to 1. We'll change, please.